Okay, I'm live. Right, hi guys, how you doing? I thought I'd do another sales roundup. I've been selling off a few video games, and I thought I'd make a quick sales roundup just showing some of the video games that have gone out in the last week or so. If I'm sniffy in this video, I apologize. I've had a really bad allergic reaction to, I think it was the beer I was drinking in the pub last night. Sometimes certain alcohols kick off my allergies and I get like a hay fever reaction and I get stomach pains. It's been awful today, so I apologize if I'm sniffing. My nose is streaming, my eyes are streaming. It's just, yeah, it's been horrible, but I want to get this video done, so we're going to persevere. So the plan is I'm going to screen share. I think there's 16 items I'm going to share with you, just to show you what's been selling. Some good, some not so good, some meh, but you'll see. So let me just set up the screen share. Okay. Hang on. Let me just get it on the right window. Okay, so here we go. Right, with a bit of luck, you should be seeing this. Now, this I listed a couple of days ago. It is a PlayStation 1 special edition Wu-Tang Clan, as in the band, the American rap band, controller that was released in conjunction with Wu-Tang Clan Taste the Pain, the PS1 game. These are really quite sought after. They're getting very, very hard to find. I stuck it on what I thought was top end of what I could achieve. It was in fact, well, it is in fantastic clean condition, fully tested, all functioning. And this is actually going to Peter Ray, who you may see in some of the live chats. So thanks for the order, Peter. That is on its way to you. I've actually chucked in a couple of freebies because you've been such a great customer recently. So yeah, there'll be some extra little goodies in with your package. So that was that. The usual, took a few decent pictures just to show all around. It was in really, really good condition. It looked barely used. So that's that one. Look out for those if you see them. They look really odd. The shape represents the W from the Wu-Tang Clan logo, if you're wondering what the shape's all about. So that's that. Yep, really pleased with that. That was picked up in that huge haul of video gaming stuff I had about a year ago. So yeah, that's still paying off well. Next one. Yesterday or the day before, I listed this Spectrum and a load of games that I listed separately. I picked this up at a yard sale. The whole lot, this lot that I'm showing you here and this one, all came as a bundle when I bought it for £10. I've tried very hard to get this set up and get it working. I got it to show the menu screen, but I couldn't get a static, stable picture. It just kept rotating. I shared a little video on my Facebook page a long time ago. Could not solve that issue, so I sold it, basically explaining that, well, I took a picture of that's the screen I could get it to. So the computer itself is functioning and it's giving out this signal, but I could not make that signal stop scrolling round and round on the screen. Anyway, that was all explained. The tape deck was functioning mechanically, but I hadn't used it to test a game. I chucked in all of these games that didn't have covers, or they were just demos, about 30 odd tapes. So yeah, that was that, and it sold within about 24 hours for 50. I priced it fairly competitively, but yeah, pleased with that. Like I say, the whole thing owes me a tenner, along with the games that I'm going to show you in a sec. This computer is going off to Northern Ireland as well, so that's cool. And then these came with that computer, but I took these out. I was going to sell off some of these individually. These ones at the back here, that Operation Wolf, potentially could have got a £5 for it. That Loads of Midnight, maybe could have got a bit for that. There was a few in here, but they're very sort of intermittent hit and miss sales with these Spectrum games. And I was happier, and I don't know, it's just bundle it up like this. A lot of these games were only worth £1 or £2 anyway, and it wouldn't have been worth fiddling around with. So to chuck in a couple of these better ones, I think it worked out really well. I got the sale within 24 hours again on this at £25 with £3.50 shipping. So yeah, not bad. So that's £75 back before shipping on my £10 investment. Okay, next. Other end of the spectrum, this is a £2.99 sale, as you can see, but with 99p postage. This, I can't remember. I think it was in with that huge bundle of gaming stuff. There just happened to be, there was a boxed Game Boy that I've already listed, hasn't sold yet, which has its manual. And then there was this spare manual in with all the stuff. This one was pretty much mint condition. Look at that. There's no creasing, no marks. So I figured I've got it. I'll list it. And it's gone. So, and that went as a letter. So the postage was, I can't remember what I get charged for letters through my account, about 60 pence or something. So that's gone. Psycho Fox. I've been listing all of my, well, I have listed them all now, all of the Master System games and the system that I had from that huge haul. This one went to America on the, not on GSP, no, because I do my own shipping on games. Yeah, I sent this tracked and signed to America. It's sold at $19.99. It's one to look out for. A lot of the Master System games really aren't worth bothering with. They're worth a few quid. Psycho Fox, it's like a side-scrolling platformer. I did play it for a while when I was testing it. It's a bit sort of like Wonder Boy-ish, I guess. But yeah, sold for 20, and it went with Tracked International. I think it was $12.99 I charged for that. Sky Shark. Now this, with that huge bundle, there was a couple of American games, NTSC, as you can see in the title up here, USA NTSC. Now, they are not compatible with the PAL European console, so you have to be careful with that. And also, I don't know what had been going on with this game. Let's see if I can find the pictures. But it had been opened up, and the screws weren't with it anymore. So it was, that's how I sold it. So yeah, don't know what was going on. I sold it as untested as well. But it's a fairly rare game from what I could work out. So I chucked it on at 20, even in that condition. And that's going off to, no, that stayed in the UK. So that's gone, I think it went up to Norfolk somewhere. So yeah, happy to get that gone. The other American NES cart I had was this, the classic, all-time classic, one of the best-selling games of all time, Super Mario Brothers 3. Just awesome game. Yeah, it didn't have the, well, it did actually originally had a manual. It was so mashed up. It was just horrible. It was, the pages were sticking together. The cover was ripped to bits and sellotape back together. So I just threw it away. It was awful. So I sold it as you can see, again, USA NTSC version. As you can see, I've described that in the title and also here and in the description as well. And got 15 with $2.99 shipping, and that stayed in the UK. So that's gone. Mega Drive stuff. Slowly getting through the Mega Drive games. This is Yogi Bear Cartoon Capers. Lovely, lovely condition. Really nice manual. So yeah, I went what I thought was top end for this title at £15 with $2.99 shipping. And I don't know how long that was listed, a week or two. So that one's gone. Another Mega Drive game here, Lion King. Now, I mentioned Peter Ray at the beginning, who bought the Wu-Tang Clan controller. Pete also bought this last week. So yeah, happy with that. It's a Disney platformer. It's quite a good game, actually. It's quite hard to play, certainly the later levels from what I remember. Yeah, manual had a little bit of creasing, but pretty good condition all round. So that's that one. Another NES game. This was a UK PAL version, Cobra Triangle, but unfortunately didn't have the box. So it was sold as the carts, the little official slip sleeve and manual. Not a lot of value in this, quite a common title. So that went for $9.99. That had free shipping on it. But it shipped as a large letter, so that's cool. This was interesting. Again, in with that huge haul, there was all sorts of random stuff. This Atari catalogue was sat in the box of Atari games that I bought, and I wasn't sure what to do with it, so I thought, I don't know, I'll have a go, I'll have a punt and get it listed. There were quite a few completed listings on eBay, the vast majority of which had not sold, but mine, as you can see, is in fantastic condition. Really clean and crisp, like the day it was printed. So I thought, I've got nothing to lose, it owes me nothing. Took a few pictures, I made the effort. A lot of the listings of this that hadn't sold were just, you know, a picture like that. So I took the trouble to show some of the detail inside it. I think there's more pictures as well. Yeah. And I don't know, maybe that's what sold it, the level of detail that I've got here. Not great money, obviously, $6.99 and free shipping. But very happy with that. Another Mega Drive classic. This is Streets of Rage 2. Unfortunately, with this one, it didn't have the manual, which does affect the price. It's not a particularly rare game. There's loads and loads about, but it always sells. Without the manual, it also had some slight damage to the case. It should have a little hanging hook at the top here. Anyway, I got 20 with shipping on it. So pleased with that. Like I say, if it was complete, you could ask more. So that's gone out. Yeah, Ninja Town. This, I've just added this in because if you're selling a DS game and it's just the cartridge, you can ship these as a letter. They are that thin. I think they're about like 3 millimeters thick. So what I tend to do is wrap it up in a piece of paper and tape it at the ends, and then pop that in an envelope, and it still goes as a letter rate. So like I say, a letter under 100 grams, I think on my account is about 60 something p. So it's just about worth doing. I mean, there's hardly any money in this particular title, $3.99 with free shipping. So it was a game that I bought with some DSs a while back, so it owed me nothing. But yeah, I just thought that was worth mentioning. Back to the Mega Drive again. Classic title, Mega Bomberman. Great game. Really, really nice condition again. It's got the manual there. Lovely, clean condition. That makes all the difference with video games. The collectors, if they're going to splash out on a game, quite often they will pay more to get one that is in better condition. So it's really worth taking the time to show off every last little detail of your game if it's in good condition, and that will help sell it. So that one's gone at $19.99 with shipping on top. Next, we have a Game Boy Color. This is the purple transparent version. Excuse me. Purple transparent version. There's a load of different colors of these. Some are opaque that you can't see through. This is one of the see-through ones. That's a close-up that I got just to show the marks on the screen, which I think is well worth doing. So there shouldn't be any comeback when the customer gets it and they see that there are some scratches on the screen. Had quite a few little scratches on the screen, which did affect the price I listed it at. I showed it running with a game in. Oh, that's a pretty bad picture, but that one was, at least that one's in focus. I listed this at 20. They do go for more if they're in better condition. I don't know if you can see, but on the front here, it's really yellowed. That color up the side, the more purple, is what it should be. And then all around this speaker and inside here, it's really yellowed. I don't know if it was smoke damage or just sort of yellowing from the sun, but it was really quite obvious. So I put it on at 20 with $3.99 to cover recorded delivery, and it went in a day or so. So that's fine. That came in part of that huge haul of games. So yeah, happy with that. And finally, again from that huge haul of games, this is the Super Nintendo Super Scope for the Super Nintendo. I had one of these when it came out. I bought one pretty much on release day. It wasn't that great from what I remember, and they released hardly any games after this that used it. It came with a pack of 6 games, which were all pretty naff, to be honest. And it was a great big thing. You had to sit it on your shoulder and look through that little scope thing. Yeah, it was a bit of a gimmick, to be honest. Wasn't great, but it was nice to have one and reminisce. The little box here, this is the receiver box that you can see in the picture there. That was really yellowed. It's probably sat on somebody's windowsill or something. It was originally grey, the same colour as the scope, that colour. But yeah, in pretty good condition. It still had its bags. It's got its poly bags in it. It's got the polystyrene insert, the cardboard lid, and the manual there. So pretty good. And I priced this top end of what I thought I could get, and that didn't take too long to go. It's gone to a firm that I think ships stuff internationally for people. It's gone to like a holding company in the UK that I believe act as like an agent to sell things on or ship them out of the country. So yeah, anyway, pleased with that. Glad to see that go. It's quite a big bulky thing. Right, now let me see if I can come out of here. Right, you should be back with me. Right, there you go, that's it. I've got quite an apt t-shirt on, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I'm not into first-person shooters. I can't remember if I got this through... I can't remember where I got this. I think I was given it. But yeah, I don't really play Call of Duty at all. I'm absolutely useless at first-person shooters. But I thought it was quite apt for a video games video. Okay, that's it, folks. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope there's some information in there that was useful to you. If you do enjoy these videos, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do that also. And I will see you next on Sunday, I guess, for our live chat on Sunday evening. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.